Okay, so back to e-petitions. Just wanted to show you off what it looks like when you try to sign up to one of the petitions when you first create it without 5 signatures. And then you go back to the main page, have a look at it, and it tells you that it has already got 5 people signing it, when that is not the case. So it tells you to try and put you off going to the e-petitions. So we'll go and start up a new e-petition just to show off this feature at its fullest. That one that I was just showing off, I believe, was the one for compensating people with overdue benefits who've lost their home as a result. Anyway, let's start a new petition. What should we do with this one? I think this one should be about the MP expenses scandal, so that those people that have been involved in it don't continue to hold MP petitions, so they should definitely be fired once they're involved in an expenses scandal. And then they should also be prosecuted. I mean, if they're trying to save money via austerity, all these people that are claiming £300, £400 to walk 15 metres down the road, you know, when you're just crossing the roads, that's kind of ridiculous. So anyone at all who has been involved in the MP expenses scandal should be forced to not only repay it, but also prosecuted by the law. Essentially, that's theft or deception, because especially if they're not driving or paying someone else to do it, they're just pocketing the money themselves. That is really dodgy. But if they're then paying their friend as well, that, again, there's a level of dodginess there that shouldn't be in your MP. You should be able to have a trustworthy MP, not some corrupt scumbag who's paying people off on the side and, oh yeah, I'll give you a bonus of all this and blah blah blah, and you'll help my company in this way and all that, and it's just not good. So, you know, we just keep hearing about how many MPs are involved in MP scandals, and it's wrong. There's so many that are constantly happening, and no one seems to ever get prosecuted. They rarely get named. Of course, they got named in the last one because it was just 1 or 2, rather than a whole bunch of them being released at once, whereas before the election it was, 48? And none of them got names, and obviously a couple of them got re-elected and continues holding MP expense scandal related activities and continues to be involved in expensive scandals, and this should stop. So let's make sure that we stop that. And do I really need to provide the evidence when it's on the news so much? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, they don't even name them that often, so it's kind of impossible to name everyone. But when it's always on the news that there's this MP expense scandal or that MP expense scandal, I think it's kind of fair that we should just prosecute them fully and not need to have to name them and provide individual evidence. I mean, they know themselves which ones are involved in this, and when they're doing dodgy things like that, they should opt, and they should have their expenses limited, let's say. I should have put that in the petition, so that there's a specific limit to how much they can claim, especially when they're on £74,000 a year now, plus expenses. If you can't pay your expenses from £74,000 of taxpayers' money, then what are you earning that money for? What are you doing with that money? Normal people with their jobs, they pay their rent, they pay their expenses out of their wages. They do not require additional expenses, and they earn far less than this. And you're saying people with benefits don't deserve the benefits. You're saying people with benefits don't deserve expenses. You're saying they don't deserve homes. You're saying all this and all that. Yes, MPs, oh no, they're another breed entirely there. They deserve everything. No, it's not right. So that looks good. I'm going to cut this here so you don't see my email address and everything. But we should be right back with the immediate page of what it shows you. So join us in a second. So it says, yes, we've emailed you a link. You need 5 supporters. So we'll pause again and click that link, and then it goes straight to this. You'll note the address at the top of the page. And if we go immediately to the page that has just been created for this petition, it says we're checking this petition and we already have 5 people. That's impossible. I've just literally created it. So, yeah,